Hello everyone and welcome to the demo of Ground of Aces. This is a game that I've really been looking forward to. It's a little bit of an odd one. It is a base builder game in the likes of Rimworld and so forth, except the base that you're building is a World War II airfield that you've got to set up and manage your crews. Really interesting concept, so really happy that the demo has just been launched. It's still a while away from full release, but let's jump in and see how this all goes. So it looks like for the demo we get RAF Litchfield, so let's start there. Alright, so here we are in the game, and one thing you can notice, this is very bare bones airfield that we've been given because we are in charge of really setting this up here. And as I said, this isn't exactly like you might imagine a World War II building game to be. This is much more in lines of base builders like Rimworld, Oxygen Not Included, games like that, just with this RAF World War II theming. So we need to gather resources, set up workbenches, house and feed our people, and eventually we'll get aircraft coming in. So first of all, I want to store the starting resources that I've got somewhere that's not out in the open. So I'm going to define a storage area, plop that down, and set what goes into it. For now I'm just going to leave everything selected. And then while my lovely people go and move that around, I am going to start building a shelter for this. So I can build walls, I can build tarp, planks or bricks. I start off with a load of tarp and nothing else, so I'm going to use tarp construction. So just drag a box around it. That is the starting area done. I can whack in some doors. Accidentally put a door in the middle, never mind. Don't know how to undo that. And I can also whack on a roof. So again, little tarp roof going on over the rest of this. Oh, I think I have to wait until the walls have been built. While they're working over there, I'm also going to assign them to complete this half-built shed over here. This can be where I put my workbenches. Some of my people have fallen down. I'm not quite sure what's happened to them. He's collapsed from exhaustion. Okay, that's troubling. I don't know why exactly he collapsed immediately, but he's collapsed immediately, so hopefully he'll get up again soon. I also do need some basic resources, and so what I can do is tell my folk to harvest resources. So I'm just going to tell them to cut down that little wooded area there, get me some basic logs to get started, and I can whack down a top floor over here. That's nice. Yep, so now that the walls are up, it's letting me build a tent. And the little barracks here has already got a roof, so that is fine. But it is letting me know that I don't have enough beds. For beds I need planks, and for planks I'm going to need a saw station, and for that we need some wood, so let our guys hack down some trees here, and hopefully I'll be able to build that before too long. Okay, I don't think putting the floor in here should have been a high priority, but, well, what's done is done. They're working on it. Alright, one of them slipped while picking up tarp and destroyed it. That's a wee bit embarrassing. And it's getting to the evening. They've got some leisure time in the evening and first thing in the morning. A few hours sleep, that's all fine. I can edit this, but I'll leave it on the default for now. So we've got different stuff here. Some are sleeping on the ground since we don't have enough beds, but we'll work towards that. They all have different jobs. I'm not entirely sure what the jobs do. I've got some searchlight operators, engineers. I guess I'll learn that as I go. Alright, we've got the little tent up, so I can get them to start building a little workbench there, get us some more options going forward. A little saw station. I was going to build them a field kitchen while they're at it. Not entirely sure how to rotate, so this is just going in its default way. Put it just outside the barracks so they can get their morning food there for now. There you go, got a source station now, so I can start making some planks. I'll put in an order to convert some wood into some planks. I seem to be running out of things to do, so I'm going to tell them to gather some more resources. So I want to clear an area for my eventual runway. Also suggests I get a metals workbench, so I will get that set up now. There's a tree in the way, so get rid of that tree. There you go, they've got the kitchen up and running, so they can get some food. R is rotate, that's useful, so I'm going to whack down some more beds. Probably not get them up, no, they're already on their leisure time, but this might be the last day they're going to sleep without any beds, so that's good. Alright, got the metals workbench now, so can start outputting some bits and bobs. Alright, so can begin manufacturing metal then. Not sure out of what exactly, but manufacturing metal. It's now prompting me in the task list that I need a brick station, so let's go get that down. Well, so far so good. Everyone's not starving to death. Slowly making planks so that we can get our people able to sleep. But this is meant to be a airbase, and right now we don't have any capability of planes, so I think that should be the next priority. So go to runways and I will define the airstrip itself. I've cleared this nice little area here. See, as I'm dragging here, it tells me what tier it's going to be, so it needs to be a certain length, a certain width. Right, so there we go. Made it wide enough that it counts as a tier 3. We can always lengthen it later. For now we're just sticking down some dirt just to get our first planes in. I am going to need some bricks to put in my parking. Okay, I think the main thing I need is just a huge amount more planks compared to what I had, so I'll get them working away at that. Yeah, I'm completely out of planks. Got a load of wood. Need to get cutting. Alright, I've got one nicely built runway there. Managed to construct one of the beds, so we're only 2 short. Slowly getting there with the absolute basics. Alright, some of my food is starting to decay because it's left on the ground, so while everyone is going about, may as well start trying to top that up a bit. So we are getting someone working on the wood now for some reason. They weren't earlier, but now that is going through. So all our beds are up. Okay, so I need clay and water for bricks. Try and build a bunch of bricks. Water's there, so I can harvest that. Found some clay after a little bit looking, so I'll grab that. I'll also grab the sand either side. I'm sure that will come useful. I seem to be getting a weird issue here where it seems like only one workbench is being used at a time, which is very confusing. I've got people idle and no one's building the workbench. This is very much early access, so of course there's going to be issues. Right, did anyone... No, they've still not come over to... Well, they have harvested the clay, they've just not moved it over. Well, finally getting some bricks being built. I need 20 bricks. But I have a little stock of 5, so that's something. Okay, I think the issue... Yeah... That's now done. Okay, the issue is very much like a Rimworld issue here. Labour was too low priority, so people weren't actually doing any labour tasks. So they weren't moving resources from one place to another. Now they're actually moving things to the workbenches to do the work. Okay, so I just need to change that around a little bit. Yeah, so now instead of having resources piling up everywhere, they're starting to actually get used. Which is excellent. There we go. Finally have enough bricks now. I can put down an aircraft parking area. It needs to be adjacent to the runway, that's fine. I'll stick it right there. Would like it if you could actually change the individual priority. You can turn people on and off certain tasks, but the priority is universal. Would prefer to rearrange that, so have some people prioritizing labour, some people prioritizing crafting, so everyone's doing a little bit of everything rather than the current free-for-all state. Right, don't need any more sand. I'm going to stop them working on that. I've got a bunch of logs. I'm out of tarp, so I'm just going to... a bunch of planks. I'm just going to build a wooden floor in there, since I'm losing material to it rotting. Right, unfortunately went through all of my planks building the floor, so now I don't have enough for my plane stand. Right, what I am going to do, I'm going to tune down labour a little bit, but Ian Prickett here is going to be doing nothing but labour. It's the best I can do for now. So he's going to make sure some resources are always moving around. Since I've got a surplus of people, I'll get some to start harvesting. Oh, but there we go, now we've got an aircraft stand. I can order aircraft. Okay, my airstrip is only tier 1, so I can only get the Hawker Hurricane now. Only the Hurricane and the Spitfire are available in the demo, but I've got a little preview of what they are looking towards. Very nicely pushing up the higher end, you can get Lancasters, which would be very, very fun. But I'm a fan of the Hurricane. We get the option for a Hurricane, so let's grab one. And here we go. Here is our first plane in all its wonderful glory. Fighter interception mission. Okay, so we've got starting to get our own air missions now, so let's see how this goes. Okay. That doesn't look too ideal. I've still got some time. I'm going to see if I can get a new plane before I do that. I am, though, going to need more bricks. Okay, people are having pathfinding issues on the storage, so I'm just going to put in bigger doors. Oh, I'm out of water. Oh, got some water over here. Can harvest that. Over here. Apparently I accidentally sent that guy off on the mission and he done died. Didn't actually mean to send him off. Right, I'm gonna grab a new Hurricane. I can't quite work out how to edit a runway. It's giving me the little signs that I should be able to expand it, but it's not letting me, and I don't know what I need to do to change that. Guess what I can do is just put down another runway if I want Spitfires. Okay, new fighter intercept mission. 62%, that's better than last time. Let's go. Oh, here my plane goes on its wonderful mission. Whee! Hey, we managed that mission, came back success. Oh, got a bomber interception mission. Right, start mission, off he goes. Hey! Okay, got confused, came back. Said victory, came back failure, never mind. He's not dead though, so there's that. Oh, shoot. That will happen rather quickly. We just got shot at. I was on super fast speed and we got shot at. Don't think they did particularly much damage, but fair enough. We get shot at is good to know. Oh, sending them off on another mission. Probably not going to come back. Not much I can do until my people decide that they need to build some bricks. The problem is everyone's working on the new runway, and even deselecting quite a lot of them from construction is still leaving a lot of them working. I'll just leave a couple of guys on construction is the only thing I can think of. Oh, again, it gave me a little V, but he came back and it was a failure. But he's not dead, so that's fine. And at that point the game seems to have crashed, and on loading it's just entering an infinite loading screen, so I think that's where I'll leave off for now. definitely interesting game, definitely will be continuing to follow this. It is very, very early access now, as I expected with this first alpha test. But I'm enjoying myself going through that. Definitely needs quite a lot tweaked there. Need some more control over what your people are doing, particularly individual priorities would be really, really good. But still, a huge amount of fun there. Really interesting concept. Not historically accurate at all, but really fun take on the base building genre. I'm definitely going to be following this one, and you can expect to see more of this in the future when a little bit more progress has been made. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to catch you in the next video. Until then, remember to be kind to yourselves and everyone else. Cheers.